Hello, everybody. I'm Barbara Marx Hubbard, and this is the Journal of the Awakening of the New Species in You. What is actually happening here on Earth? If you look at the long trajectory of billions of years, you see we are alive on this moment of history toward a devolution of our species going down, or toward a radical evolution going upward, toward greater freedom, greater consciousness, greater love. In every one of us who's alive now, an impulse toward newness has emerged. But often we don't know what it's for, what it's about, or we may feel a little bit alienated, or we don't like our job, or we're not sure why we're here at all. So the Journal of the Awakening of the New Species is to share what we think is awakening. What's awakening in every one of us is two, and then the third great thing. The first thing that's awakening in you and me and us is your spiritual evolution that wants to connect you to Source. An awakening of universal spirituality, evolutionary spirituality, yearning for contact with the divine as you. And the evolutionary spirituality, which is awakening in us, is connected to the entire process of creation. And it wakes up as you. And it has an impulse to be creative. So the second thing of awakening as the new species is your vocation, your life purpose, your desire to give your gift. My desire to give my gift accelerates. And sometimes we don't know where to give it. We don't know what job to take. We don't know where we can be supported financially. And so we can be not only confused spiritually, we can also be seeking to see where we fit best and not sure what our life purpose is. Awakening the new species is to help with those two things, to help you see where you fit within the larger pattern and where this deep impulse inside you is actually divine. And I will be working with my 52 codes for conscious self-evolution that really will take you inside to your future self. And the future self starts to show up as who you are. That's happened to me. I'm 88 years old. My future self is showing up. And so if anybody's aging listening to this, you don't age, you get newer. And that's true if you're 25, 85, it doesn't matter because this impulse is in you. The third part of awakening the new species is radical high technologies. Artificial intelligence, nanotech, biotech, quantum computing, genetics, space travel. We have been given powers that we used to attribute to our ancient mythological gods. Now, what are those powers for? Almost nobody fully knows because some of them are radically new, like extended intelligence, extended lifespan. I mean, I've been listening to Peter Diamandis and Ray Kurzweil yesterday, and they're basically saying that we're entering an exponential life extension period. Like if you live to 88, like I am, it is very possible that science is going to expand lifespan for a few years. So you get an exponential increase of a few more years. If you live those next few more years, you have another exponential increase. So if you're listening to this and you're 35 or 45 or 25, you have a huge life extension in front of you. You have increased intelligence at every moment. You have a global brain in your hands with your cell phone. Folks, we are becoming so much more than we ever were. At the very shift point of planet Earth, they could be going down through climate change into devolution. But my understanding from everything that's happening is that we're heading into accelerated capabilities everywhere. And far from the planet failing, the planet is potentially going into its next stage of evolution, and you and I are part of it. So when you're invited to register for Awakening the New Species, you are really being invited to become your full potential self. And we're going to do it for 52 weeks, starting November 7th of this year, of 2017. Week by week by week, we'll do a code. We'll speak with outstanding famous people who are telling us what's new, but we're the ones who will be discussing what's new in us. And we hope to have a celebration of a planetary awakening in love on the internet. And when the internet is infused with you and me giving our gift, where does it fit in health, education, economics, science, and technology? When that internet wakes up with you and me on it together in November 2018, we're hoping we contribute to a planetary awakening in love together. And we will be holding 2 fabulous webinars that are coming up very shortly, where Steve Farrell, Director of Humanities Team, who's been supporting global oneness for so many years, are joining together to say that global oneness and all the work we're doing is now leading to a new future for an awakened species. And we're calling this awakened species Homo Universalis. That Homo sapiens sapiens is giving birth to Homo Universalis. You and I are at that exact shift point of our lives and of the life of our planet. And through awakening the new species together and coming on these webinars to be introduced to these concepts and to the possibilities that we're inviting you to, so that you will be with Humanities Team and myself for the year 2017-2018, November to November, globally, with people from Oroville, India, with people from Germany, with people from Spain. Wow, I cannot wait. I am very happy to invite you to register now for a new awakening of your species and yourself. Thank you.